Day 9. Speaking Practice. Part 2. Describe a risk you had taken but brought positive results. Well, actually, I have had a range of changes recently, but switching jobs and starting a business could be a considerable risk. I vividly remember 4 years ago I was job hopping when I worked for a bilingual primary school. At that time, because I was just a 9 to 5 teacher, I had to spend the whole day at school. I taught students and was also the teaching assistant for foreigners. It was full of my place, including both daily student care and reports. Consequently, I found it boring and it really made me burnt out. After that, one of my previous co-workers talked to me. She was a teacher trainer and had her own business too. She really shed light on my decision later. She told me that I could work for myself rather than for any institutions. Soon officially, I was the founder of my own business as an English club. Since then, my club ran dependently and things were always difficult at the beginning. It was really tough when I saw myself a multitasker that I had to work around the clock. I was absolutely struggling with both my work and family matters. Unexpectedly, I had my third baby at the same time of starting my business without being in my bucket list. In the end, I decided to grant the franchise to my club. Fortunately, April showers bring May flowers. I've gained a state of stability for a couple of months now with another club in my hometown and started it from the beginning without any obstacles until now, and hopefully in upcoming days. I have more become resilient and determined, so I guess I'm still more positive for being trained myself to become a patient person. I really believe in this saying, no pressure, no diamond. I've always had new plans and I'm waiting for my achievement from hard work with a bright future. Part 3. What risks should parents often tell their children to avoid? Well, I think parents would advise their children to avoid a variety of risks to keep them safe and help them develop good habits. For example, they may tell their children to avoid strangers, traffic, internet, or bullying. So, yeah, they would teach their children about stranger danger to protect them from potential abduction or harm. And also, they warn children to be cautious when crossing the street, to look both ways, to follow traffic signals. Parents also advise children to be more careful online, avoid sharing personal information, and not to talk to strangers on the internet. On top of that, they will teach children to avoid engaging or becoming victims of bullying and to report any incidents to a trusted adult. Does reading about danger in stories teach children to avoid dangers in real life? Absolutely yes. Stories provide a safe context for children to learn about risks and consequences without experiencing them firsthand. So stories can highlight various dangers that children might not be aware of, such as the consequences of talking to a stranger or the importance of being cautious around water. There are lots of comics and moral books provided those situations so that students can learn from. And what's more, through the experiences of characters in the stories, Children can see the potential negative outcomes of risky behavior, helping them understand why certain actions are dangerous. On top of that, stories often involve characters facing and overcoming challenges. These can teach children how to think critically and make safer choices when they encounter similar situations in real life. Why do old people take fewer risks than younger ones? Well, there are several reasons behind this, influenced by a combination of psychological, biological, and social factors. So, to start with, older individuals have accumulated more life experiences and are often more aware of the potential negative consequences of risk behaviors. This experience can lead to more cautious decision making. What's more, older people may face more health issues and have a heightened awareness of their physical limitations. This can make them more cautious about engaging in activities that could result in injury or harm. Finally, younger often have less financial stability and more opportunities to recover from financial losses. So, older individuals, especially those nearing or in retirement, may be more protective of their financial resources and less willing to take financial risks. Why do some people enjoy sports activities that involve risk? Well, there are various reasons which can be psychological, physiological, and social. So, firstly, risky sports often trigger the release of adrenaline, a hormone that prepares the body for fight or flight. This can create a feeling of exhilaration and heightened alertness that may find thrilling and addictive. Secondly, successfully navigating a dangerous situation or mastering a challenging sport can provide a strong sense of accomplishment and boost self-esteem. Overcoming fear and demonstrating skill can be immensely satisfying. Finally, risky sports provide opportunities for individuals to test their limits and improve their skills. The challenge of pushing oneself beyond perceived boundaries can be highly motivating.